We need one another. There's only one consciousness. And all of us share that same consciousness. Individually, we have our own individuality, but we all share the same consciousness. Where you live at, you share the same consciousness of everybody in that community. That's why you're there. The people in that community attracted you to that community. You didn't just show up in that community. You were attracted vibrationally to the frequency that was in that community. And that's why you either rented a house there or you purchased a home there, because of the frequency that led you there. We just think that we just do things on our own. It was just a coincidence that I saw this land and it was just there, and so I decided I was going to buy the land. No, hon, it wasn't a coincidence. You were led there by a frequency. You heard the frequency, and therefore you move based off vibrational frequency and alignment with that area. Everything that we do is based off of frequency. How you respond to someone is based off of frequency. So the more you develop your self-aware, you'll start to think highly of yourself. You'll start to interpret your actions, your feelings, and your thoughts objectively. Okay, I'm going to see what y'all putting in this chat box. I think I have a couple more minutes and then I'm done after this. All right. Thank you for tuning in. So self-awareness is a very rare skill. I'm going to write that down because somebody needs to see that. All right. Self-awareness. Write that down because you're taking notes. You're taking notes because you need to take notes, and take notes in the chat box. I'm not here to impress anybody, to show anybody how much I know. My knowledge that I've gathered is knowledge for myself. That's why it's called knowledge of self. I got knowledge for me. And I'm sharing what I've learned through all the books that I've read, through all the coaches that I've been to and have wisdom and information that I've gathered. That's what I'm doing. I'm sharing it with you. I don't have to impress anybody with anything. So don't just sit and watch me. Put it in the chat. Self-awareness is a rare skill. But honey, once you get it, you are dynamite. You become unstoppable. It becomes your superpower. Like Clark Kent. I believe Clark Kent, now it's just me being humorous, Clark Kent went inside that phone booth and he changed. I believe he put that self-awareness cape on. He came out, he was this little scrawny old dude. Just, before he went in there, just a scrawny old man. He went in there, that phone booth came back, he was buff because he had developed his self-awareness muscle. Now that's just me saying that, but he was big, he was strong, and he was able to save the world. Self-awareness is a rare skill. Only 10% of the people in the world have it. So that means 90% of the people in the world are not self-aware. That's why we're making the mistakes. That's why you've been outwitted and bamboozled. And that's why you spiral down an emotional driven cycle. Year after year, you're repeating the same things over and over. You're having an effect, but you're never affecting anything. You're being affected, but never infecting or affecting. You're spiraling down into emotion-driven interpretation of your circumstances. So you see something that may happen negative in your life. Guess what? The universe is going to give you something else negative because you misinterpret what was happening because you haven't developed self-awareness. You see something happening negative in your life. Guess what? You have come into alignment with that frequency. And anything you come into alignment with, you become one with it. Because remember we said the mental and your reality are one. It's only one. The mind, the mental, and your reality is one. Okay? There's no separation between the two. Consciousness is consciousness, and consciousness is contagious. That's why it's important to be mindful. Use your mind eye or your mental eye versus these two eyes, and begin to use that when it comes to selecting and doing things and making decisions. Developing self-awareness is important because it allows you as a leader, because I have leaders that are on here. You all are leaders. It allows you as a leader to access your growth and effectiveness and to change the course of your life or the course, the direction you are going in whenever you get ready. You are not a tree. You can change the course of your life when you are ready. I hope you're ready to take this journey of developing self-awareness, because I'm coming for everybody that is not. We're going to have to change this narrative. 90% of the people in the world are not self-aware. 90? You got to do something about that. That's like a pandemic within itself. That's ludicrous to me. I hope you've enjoyed this broadcast tonight, and I will see you all again. Oh, somebody asked a question. So how do we change realities? You change realities by changing the mental, the mindset. And you do that by reading books, or first of all, you do it by going within, reading books, connecting with the mentor or coach. You do that also. You can watch videos or listen to audiobooks. You change your reality by this, because there's no separation between the two. What you see in your reality is because of this. It's because of this right here, the mental. Every man is a product of his mind. Write that in the chat. Every man is a product of his mind. And you change your reality by changing your mind. My last quote that I'm going to say today: there can be no outer change before there's an inner change. I'm going to write that down so you can read it. There can be no outer change before, I know there's an ego in there, before there is an interchange. Okay. I kind of did shorthand writing, but you get it. There can be no outer change until there is an interchange. Because nothing comes to you from the outside. Everything comes to you from within. Nothing comes to you from the outside. That's something you should write down too. Nothing comes to you from the outside until it first comes from within your vibrational field. Everything that you see, from me holding this pen, this was in my vibrational field, and I went and picked it up. Everything that we do in our life is in our vibrational field. That has come to us based off our vibrational field that's in our vortex. So that's how you change it. You change it by changing the mindset. Okay? Thank you for that question. That was a good question. I hope you all have gotten a lot from this. I hope there were some things that you have gotten from this and that you can take from here, because this is a study I'm teaching, and this is a study time that I've dedicated myself to this time with you all. So until the next time, I love y'all. Bye.